a home fixture in the FA Cup against Plymouth Argyle, and an away trip to Newcastle United. We also catch you up on the transfer dealings from the window that's just closed. We signed one player. I think he looks pretty good. It's a journeyman. Welcome in. We made one signing this past window, so we just passed the January transfer window with Reading, and we did actually sign someone. Now, last time I touched upon the lad Opoku, he's out for a couple of months. I decided to bring in someone to help cover that, and I was also worried Reece Williams might move on. He didn't in the end. I'm happy to keep them both here, but I felt like we could potentially grab someone who turns out could potentially come in and improve our defense for a small amount of money. One of those things where you go out and you say, no way we can bring in a centre-back of the right quality for $2 million. That's kind of true. We spent a little bit more, but delayed payments. We were able to get Francisco Ciralta in from Sevilla. I think he's very good at the art of defending. Good heading, marking, tackling. Positioning's very good. He's aggressive. Anticipation's a little low, but he's a very physical player. 6'4". He will fit in fine here. Since the win over Watford, we played 4 league games. We actually came out on top in 3 of them. As you can expect, against Liverpool, we once again fell to the bigger club. Liverpool beat us 2-0. I don't think we really threatened them massively. First half was quite good. Second half, we just couldn't control the midfield, and our distribution, getting the ball to Jacob Sovereign just wasn't clean enough. Had 1 or 2 chances, nothing great. They eventually got the breakthrough, and then they got a second later on when we tried to push a bit more, but by that point it was, to be honest, we just didn't get close. It was unfortunate, but we also didn't have a huge amount on the bench to come on to make changes because injuries have been a bit of a problem. Garnacho was out. We didn't have a few options that we would have liked. Still quite a light squad, although we're doing incredibly well this season with keeping a small squad and, you know, actually competing. We don't have the attacking options we probably need. We managed to follow that up with a 1-0 away win over Brighton. To be honest, I thought that was going to be a lot more. We scored in the 9th minute. We then just didn't score again, but controlled the match overall. Our keeper played quite well. They had some chances late on. Sheffield United, similar. This time at home, again, would have liked to have made a couple more, chances pay off, but happy enough to get through that 1-0. We then beat Leicester away from home 3-1. They kind of were their worst enemies. They gave away a pen, and late on when they were pushing for an equaliser, we were able to bring on fresh legs and catch them on the counter, but overall, we were the better team. It would have been harsh if we'd drawn that game. So we go in this game, Plymouth, FA Cup 4th round, a team we should absolutely beat. We will rotate because I've got an eye on the Newcastle game because they did beat us earlier this season and I'd quite like to get revenge. That one is away from home. They did beat us at home, which I don't like at all. Boyce Clark's going to have to play in goal. We are racked with small injuries, but they're popping up all over the place, including to our goalkeeper. So Boyce Clark can go to Folo. Ciralta comes in for his first start. Holmes, in fact, it will be his first appearance. Holmes at right centre back. Kerr Smith filling in at right back because our right back has also become injured. Ngakia, he is he's actually can manage 75 minutes, but we'll go with Kerr Smith here. Fuchs in defensive midfield. Dermain and Bergval continue as our centre midfield duo. Tabuni out on the left, Miete on the right, Southern up top. Hoping to just win this game handily. We're at home. It's a tie that we fancy. I want the first highlight we have to be a goal. That would be ideal. Looking to dominate the ball here against Plymouth, but take our chances. Boyce Clark launches it forward. Miete could maybe chase that. Doesn't really bother. That's a good tackle. A good tackle followed by a very poor pass. Oh, come on. Headed away. Lucas. Oh, Miete chests it. Controls it. He's off to Southern. He's got a lot to do there. Just loses the ball, runs into trouble, wins it back, and then gets fouled. I guess he doesn't get fouled because they haven't given it, but the press, is that working? They've knocked the ball on Kerr Smith. Sierralta into Fuchs. Lucas, Mieti again. Dormain. The Boonies there into Southern. I think that might be offside. I think it's the second pass in toward the end there, or the second to last pass, I think might leave Southern offside. Goal decide, was Tabuni offside or was Southern offside? I think it was Southern. Tabuni stays onside there, and then there you go. Got about a yard on the defense. Good finish, but not what I was after. I would like goals that count. Okay, encourage the team. We do have a corner here. It's been a while. Oh, I thought it would be nice to get something going from set pieces. Our set pieces have gone quiet. Without Opoku. Opoku was so good from set pieces. I think he's got 4 goals this season, all from headers, from corners, etc. Mieti off the inside of the post. Is that one given? I think he stayed onside. Beautiful. Mieti's been fantastic this season. We did give him a new contract, and it's just down to how he plays that role and how he's fitting for this team. The wide target forward is very, very good role if you get the right guy in it. We seem to have a guy who's willing to make those runs into the box, also willing to head the ball on, flick it on for the advance forward, and just be a big physical threat. He's great. Anderson lifts this one in. It is a glancing header, but Boyce Clark never really troubled. Liverpool are 5-0 up on Fulham. Wow. Beautiful. We press him in midfield, win the ball back. Mieti now drives in the box, takes the shot. I wish he'd have pulled it across the goal face. I don't know if Southern or anyone else could have really got there, but I feel like we should have made something happen from that attack. We're getting a bit more possession toward the end of the half, but let's try and pep the team up. I don't really have a right-sided winger. Garnacho is actually on the bench, but I think he's still not full fitness, so I'll maybe take a look at him, see if he's worth throwing on. Fuchs loses the ball. Didn't like the choice of pass there. Smith puts a Fuchs. Oh, he's recovered well there, in all fairness. Pass it into Fuchs. Fuchs was surrounded, and he did get tackled. Boyce Clark. Smith now. Fuchs. Lucas back to Sierralta. Dormain, Tabuni lifts it forward, defended well. Southern really needs the ball. If you're going to lift the ball in, it needs to go in behind you. You can't be lofting it up for the centre back to challenge, because he's going to win that most of the time. Tabuni now outside, pulls it across. Southern slips it in. I think he might be offside again. I think when this ball goes in, I think Southern is standing a yard or 2 offside. Yeah. So Tupuni gets it. Oh, it's a ball here. That's brutal. It should be 2-0, I think. We get a bad call. I'm going to take Reece Williams on now for Sierralta, because he needs to get match fitness up. Sierralta, that is. So, not going to leave him on for 90 minutes, but he did well. Fuchs now. Back post. Holmes with a header. We've hit the bar. 15 minutes remaining. I think it's time to make some subs. We have a trip to Newcastle coming up. I'm going to take on Wilson. Doesn't look like Garnacho's actually hurt anymore. Bring him on for Tabuni. Bergvall can come off for Tetic. We'll leave 1 sub just in case. Hopefully we don't need to use it over the pace a little bit. Cantafolo, whip a cross in. Gives us a chance to see off the game now. Fuchs Tetic. Bit of a heavy touch. Drives in the box. Whip it across, pulls it back to Follow, crosses it, Mieti. Oh, what a save. Was that a save? Did I just go wide? It looked like the keeper had tipped it wide, but I don't think we're getting a corner. Another strange game. We're seeing this a lot, like, we were scoring goals for fun, it felt like early doors, and I don't know, maybe teams just know, that's a pen. Well, that is as close to assault you're going to see on a football pitch. I don't know who's going to take it, because Southern is off, but we'll just let whoever steps up. Mieti. I think he's okay at penalties. That'll do for me. Second goal of the day. We're just 2-0 up against Plymouth, and pretty happy. We managed to get through with a couple of second string players in that back line. Beautiful. Our FA Cup heroics continue. I just don't want to draw Liverpool in the FA Cup. That can get in the bin. Wolves have knocked Man City out with FA Cup, so that is one less team we need to fear. Generally, not that I think we can go all the way, but I think we can have a very good run here if we get lucky with a draw. And a bit of good news, our goalkeeper signed a new contract. Nice to see the board and fans believe in me. We take on Newcastle, they're 4 points behind us. A win here would be very, very, very good for us. Open up a little bit of gap between us and them. Have us dreaming of finishing in European spots. We're already dreaming of that, but this would be serious. A feather in our cap. As we're away from home, we're going to hit those early crosses. But other than that, team kind of picks itself. Ballstick comes back in goal. Tofolo is left back because we still are missing Liam Scales. Siralta and Holmes are centre back. Nagakia back in at right back. Fuchs, Tetic, because Darmain is unfortunately injured. Lucas Bergval as the AP support. Tabuni, Miete, Southern up top. That front three. Can they get us over the line here? We lost to them earlier this season at home 4-3. We're looking for revenge. I've asked for revenge. I've asked for them to make a difference. Let's go. Bruno pings one out wide. St. Maximum. Oh my lord. Oh, we managed to deal with it. Oh, we're tiki-taka in our way out of the box. Some way to cope with Newcastle's first attack of the game. Tofolo. Lucas Tofolo. Tabuni. Lands it to Booney again. He's going to lift this to Miete. 1-0 the good guys. Oh my word. You got to take your chances, Newcastle. Hey, we ain't messing about. We get a bit lucky here as we lose the ball and then instantly win it back. To Booney. What a cross that is for the wide target forward who gets in front of his man. Powers that in the back of the net. Miete is fantastic. That wide target forward is a joy to watch. If you can have that wide target forward and a couple of players that do have that crossing ability, oh boy. Maximum clips this one into Folo, heads it away. Back to St. Maximum. Nothing wrong with that. What is the ref doing? He's going nowhere. He turns his back to the player and just throws himself over the ball as far as I can see. In situations like this, we've got to trust the 3D. The 2D can't be that much different. Unbelievable. Don't even think he waited for the whistle. Cheats. Tapsoba makes it 1-1. All the luck goes against us once again. We do have the lion's share of possession right now. Both our wingers looking lively. Maybe try and put out to the wingers. I don't want to really mess about too much with how we're playing because we have been playing very well, but another set piece. I feel like this is gonna strike against us. Everything they've created so far has come from dead ball initially. Wallstead comes out, claims it, beautiful. Can he find Miete here? Is Miete on the wing or is that him there? That's Ngakia. Tried to put it forward for Southern, but he's not going to win that ball if it doesn't drop behind that centre back or if the centre back doesn't make a mistake. Oh, Miete almost nicks the ball back. The press going to give Newcastle a bit of a problem here. They've lifted it out wide. That's horrendous. They missed. Nothing wrong with that challenge. Ngakia absolutely makes mincemeat of St. Maxim. I don't even know if it was St. Maxim there. Let's say it was. Ngakia has him in his pocket. Right, they are getting an unrealistic amount of chances over us right now. I'll leave the mixed crosses. Play narrow. Balanced. Might drop. You know, we're going to take off the counter press just because I feel like we're going to drop the press a little bit because I just feel like they're taking advantage of us moving out of position. Let's be a little more disciplined. In fact, let's go be more disciplined for a little stretch of this game. See if that helps us. I want everyone on that pitch to worry about their job first of all, and then, you know, if we need to go and go and create. We'll just bang a ball up to the wide target forward. Holmes is having a tough game. I'm going to take him off. I'm going to take on Reece Williams. I want to leave Southern on. I want to leave Bergvall on because I feel like they could come up trumps. But as we have the possession, we are doing nothing with the ball. We're not creating anything. Where we're losing the ball, I don't know right now. And then Lodi, Gakia, literally anything else there. If he'd taken a touch, he had the ball. He was in the clear. If he'd done a 5-yard pass to the open man in front of him, he's in the clear. Pumps it forward. We give the ball back. They don't take advantage. Good on the keeper. 63 minutes in, another set piece. Can we get this clear? First time asking. Also, Bruno takes a bit of a poor touch, but we don't manage to capitalise. Even though we've dropped in a bit, we still have a press. They're just getting so many shots. I wonder if we go pass into space, focus the play out wide, and if we're going to put it across the box, let's whip the ball. We take off the B, more disciplined off, and then let's go a bit higher tempo. Yeah, a bit more direct as well. Right, I've got to make a change. I'm going to throw Roy Wilson up top. The wingers I'm happy with. Lucas has to come off. We're going to take on Bastion. He's just come back from injury. Can he come back and deliver? Gakia, play it forward now. Play it forward. There's a heap of space. Wilson holds up. Booney. Tetic. Fuchs. Play it forward. Oh, Fuchs! Are you kidding me? He waits until Bruno steps in front of him. Like, that sort of thing shouldn't happen. It shouldn't look so bad in this match engine after 20 plus years of them making this game. Wouldn't look up and wait seconds for that guy to just move himself in position so he could just fire the ball off the back of his legs. Come on. Make it look better than that. I hate that argument of like, no, the game's doing what it's meant to do. Doesn't he look good? That offside? Is Isaac offside? He's not. Of course he's not. Newcastle have been absolutely crap here. They've had the ball and they've had all these shots and they've got 2 of the flukiest goals. A penalty that's never a penalty. I don't care what you say. The guy doesn't even step in. St. Maxim just throws himself 20 yards. And they get a tap in from missing the target. Unbelievable. Come on, show us something here. Dreadful. Negakia. I'll have a carbon copy of the first goal. I don't care. Miete. Oh, Bastion. Tetic. Oh, come on. Hit the target from there. We haven't had enough shots on target. We haven't tested their goalkeeper. Tetic tries to play it forward for Wilson. I mean, he's in there alone. We're maybe distributing the ball out wide to Miete. Oh my god, a mix up at the back. Good tackle, nothing wrong with that. Not particularly a good pass, but they survive it. Absolutely do not let them get a third fluky goal. Here we go. Unbelievable. One of the worst looking teams in terms of how they play we've come across twice this season, and they've beat us by some of the most RNG goals I've ever seen in this game. I wonder if it's just because they've got heaps of money now, the game just goes, we better make them win. We think that's what it's going to be like. Because they looked rotten, like 4.25 XG, and they've only got 3 goals. And one of them was a pen. Poor. Crap. Don't like him. Don't like their owners. Really annoyed. Really annoyed at that. Disappointing collapse. They literally got a pen, like, their second highlight of the game. And it was a guy throwing himself 10 yards up in the air. Bloody hate FM and the way it shows you in penalties and how penalties come about, because it just feels so weighted towards teams with higher club rep. I have never once played a lower down team and seen us, or like in terms of club rep at any level, and seen us give away countless pens. But anytime a club has more money in the bank than us, oh my god, unbelievable. So, in the next round of the FA Cup, we might be facing Newcastle, by the way. It is between Cardiff and Newcastle, and my god, give me Newcastle right now. And if it is Newcastle, we're coming back for that game. We'll probably come back for the Cardiff game, but we're coming back for it if it's Newcastle for sure. So, mixed bag once again. We're through in the FA Cup. We might have to play Newcastle again. I genuinely hate that team in this game. Twice this season we've played them. I don't think they've deserved to beat us twice. Certainly not the last time. Even with the third goal, just absolute nonsense. Can't stand them. I want to see them collapse in on themselves. But let's get past the pettiness. We're still having a very good season. We finished today in 6th place. Newcastle trying to catch up to us. I hope that we manage to finish above them because I don't like them. We're still very much in the hunt for European spots. I mean, technically we're in the hunt for Champions League, but I do not think we'll get I would imagine Chelsea or Arsenal will hold on to it. Champions League would be maybe a bit too far for us, but if we could get in Europe, I wouldn't mind a little run in Euro Conference League too. I'm not gonna lie. We need to get players fit and back in the team working, but you know, we got a couple of decent runs coming up toward the end of the season. Got a couple of tough games. Man U, Arsenal, Chelsea. Who else is tough that's there? Brentford. You know, tough games, but the rest look winnable to me. Until next time, I've been Hunkleberry Finn. Do hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Tell me, in that run in there, Bournemouth, West Ham, Everton, Tottenham, Man U, Aston Villa, Burnley, Arsenal, Brentford, Chelsea. Who do you think is the easiest team to beat there, and why is it Tottenham? Until next time.